Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm your host, the OT Astartes, and welcome on back to my Christmas haul part 2. So this is some of the present that I got later on in the day. So the first one, we're going to start off. So I decided to re-record the segment because the first take wasn't that good. So this is the Gamer Edition Starscream based on his appearance in the video games Transformers War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, and I suppose we have to count it, Rise of the Dark Spark. Yeah, I remember noticing an escalation that, remember Skywarp and Thundercracker were DLC for the escalation mode. I seem to remember most of their quotes were exactly the same as Starscream and their transformation sequences. So, my verdict on this figure overall is it's pretty good. There are a few things to nitpick here and there. So, for instance, on the back here, I like how detailed it is, but these two bits kind of double up on themselves in a way, when this should really have been able to extend. They've got the head right. In fact, I'd say the head and the arms are really well detailed, and the back as well. So, and of course, these bits here are parts that come in the packet, are parts that come in the box that you have to attach on. Which I found slightly annoying. See, this was well made, I think. This is definitely an improvement on the Megatron figure, because last year I got the Gamer Edition Megatron figure. Although I should say, God of the failures of Gamer Edition Megatron! All hail Gamer Edition Starscream! So in his vehicular mode as well, the transformation sequence, it's something to figure out, all right, but that's what you get usually with Transformers toys. But vehicular form, I would say that as for vehicle mode, the top looks all right. Oh, I've got to pop these out. But the bottom, he's a bit exposed, isn't he? Editing OT here. I think that's a massive shame though, because the top is really good. It's insanely detailed, but the bottom is kind of a letdown. Next up, we have a DVD of Chris Jericho, his early matches up till about... When did this come out? I'm not sure, but it came out quite a while ago, so before his AEW run came around, and we've been begging him to retire ever since. So yeah, the description also mentions that he is a singer. They should have put singer in inverted commas. So they mention his band Fozzy. I can't wait to watch his match with Ultimo Dragon, because I really want to see some classic Japanese wrestling matches. Hi guys, it's Editing OT again. I just want to say that I watched the Jericho documentary on Disc 1, and I have a newfound respect for him in his earlier days. I really have come to admire how he has learnt over the years, and how he's been described as a hard worker and a great entertainer. However, this documentary was from 2010, and now I just think Jericho needs to retire. Something else that I asked for and I really want to get into is Bionicle. So this includes the Mask of Light. I've already seen this. I watched it years ago, I think, when I was a kid. So it's I'm looking forward to really watching this. I think this is the only Bionicle film I've ever watched. I wasn't a big Bionicle... Well, I was sort of. I did used to play the Gladiator Toa game, which you'd have online. And I watched, of course, The Mask of Light. I had a Stranius toy, which is now in pieces. And I've had some of the G2 sets, so Toa Tahu and Toa Lua. Or I've also had a Toa Lua set from about 2008 with the mini Bionicles. So, you know, the ones where they had a piece of golden thing came with each set. The second one is The Legend of the Metra Nui. And the third one, The Web of Shadows. Now, am I right in thinking that there's another film? Because I seem to recall something about the toy line which had the dials which had a certain amount of hits you could take. I'm not really a big Bionicle fan. I'm more of a Hero Factory person, but I'm willing to watch them. I mean, I remember watching The Mask of Light. I remember when I first saw Makuta, I think he scared me for a bit. It's like that with things like this, because with Hero Factory, Von Nebula still appears in my nightmares sometimes. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. So ta-ra a bit.